This is Engineer TGM MESHACK, Milk Business School, Africa. You can enjoy over 37 lecture series on Milk's YouTube. If you get there right now, you will see a lot of lectures on water treatment, water engineering, water installations, troubleshooting, maintenance of your water system. Do yourself good by getting to that YouTube site called Milk Channel and expand your knowledge. Today's lecture is on TDS and pH. TDS and pH defines your water quality. So everything about water quality stems around the TDS of the water and the pH of the water. TDS is the representation of the total concentration of dissolved inorganic salts like calcium, magnesium, sodium, etc. Majorly, and a small amount of organic matter, and it is measured in parts per million, or in short form ppm, or milligram per liter, in short form mg per L. So this is what TDS stands for, the total dissolved solids. The higher the TDS, the more contaminated your water is. And the lower the TDS, the lower contamination. What is pH? People talk about pH of water and all that. It's a water quality parameter. It measures the concentration of hydrogen ion, and this indicates how acidic or alkaline your water is. And it is measured in the scale of 0 to 14. The higher the pH, the more alkaline the water is. And the lower the pH, the lower the pH, the more acidic the water is. In the scale of the pH, which is 0 to 14, the middle point is 7. So to determine whether your water is acidic or alkaline, you start from that 7, which is the middle point. If you move left, that means your water is acidic. That is from 7, 6, 5 down. Then you can say your water is more acidic or less acidic. Then from 7, moving rightwards, 7, 8, 9, then you can see your water is more alkaline. So the middle ground, which is 7, is the reference point to determine if your water is acidic or alkaline. And that middle point is what we call the neutral pH. So if you want to measure your acidic level, is from that 7 That is the middle point between 0 and 14. Take note about that. That you must always find out in your water. The pH of 7 is neutral. It's neither alkaline or acidic. And that is the best pH of water. Many people want their water to be more alkaline. They fear acidic water. But of a truth, the neutral pH of 7 is a more acceptable water pH. One of our clients that bought our water purification system tested his water in a private laboratory, and they told him the pH of the water is 7. And he called on me. And I told him that is the best pH level that your water can produce. WHO, or World Health Organization, and NAFDAC gave a range of 6.5 to 8.5. So if your water is 6.5, from that standard, it is okay. If it is 7, it is okay. If it is 7 point, it's okay. But if it goes beyond 8.5, it becomes dangerous. And he was satisfied. So pH and TDS are very vital quality or parameter that you need to know in your water. And like I said, these two determines the whole quality of your water. Yes, it is a major determinant. I can look at your water pH and your water TDS, and I can tell everything about your water without going to elaborate analysis. This is my expertise. It takes time to do that, but I've developed that expertise. This is important. For your water TDS, if it can come to 0, the better for you. Standard organizations have TDS of 0 to 500. They call it safe limits. So if your TDS is up to 500, from their standard, it's acceptable. But the best water is the one that has the lowest TDS. And the steam distillation system gives you that TDS value. But the difference between the RO system and the steam distillation system in terms of TDS is that the steam distillation system maintains a near 0 TDS, unlike the reverse osmosis, that the TDS keep coming up, fluctuating based on the duration of the reverse osmosis membrane. One of my lectures, I was able to distinguish the steam distillation system and the reverse osmosis system using the graphical model. So if you get to the website or to the YouTube channel of MESHACK, you will see the delivery of that lecture, which you can download or subscribe to. The content of the TDS are inorganic salts, like calcium, magnesium, sodium, and these are dissolved rocks, subsurface. Many people will say we want the minerals that came with the water to be in the water. It's a false thought. Many people don't know that those things that comes with the water, subsurface, from that aquifer are all dissolved rocks in microform that the eyes cannot see, and they need to be taken out. Then you all have the other TDS contaminant, that is the organic, that gives or produces the taste and the odor in the water. The TDS measurement does not identify microbial contamination. Your TDS may be very low, but it may still have microorganisms. The instrument of the TDS don't identify with microbial matters, organisms in the water. It only identifies the inorganic salts and the organic matters. This is important. So don't say, oh, my TDS is low. If you drink some water that is made from or produced from the reverse osmosis, the taste is very good because of the low TDS, but it may still have some microorganisms in the water. And that is why the users of the reverse osmosis, either domestic or commercial, always pass the water post treatment through the ultraviolet light system to get rid of some of those microorganisms that must have escaped into the treated water. So when your TDS is above 1000 ppm or milligram per liter, you may experience some bitter taste. Secondly, you may also experience some saline taste. And thirdly, TDS above 1000 will also form scales. When you have a TDS of below 50, largely if it is 0 or 1, you may experience what we call flat taste, like a sour taste. The water is still very good, but because of the low TDS, so what is done is the water is passed through an activated carbon to remove that flat taste. And that is why all steam distillation system that has a lower TDS always pass the treated water through the activated carbon to remove that flat taste. Don't forget that. I'm talking about the pH value and the TDS value that determines the quality of your water. In the course of water treatment, the process may be within standards, but the components that is used to treat the water may have some issues, either by age or faulty components or substandard components. And this can cause your water to be substandard. Even the process is acceptable. So when your components carrying the treatment medium is aging, the best is to change it. That's why they keep saying change your filter model, replace your filter model. Some people, they install filters and they keep it for years and years and years. So aging of the filtration component can cause your water to be contaminated when you think it has been treated. Leaks can also cause your water to be contaminated because leaks expose your water to the environment. And this is important for you to note. So recontamination is likely in water treatment. When you treat your water, for those that have commercial models, when the water gets into the storage, the condition of the water will change hourly or within weeks. So don't think because my water is treated, is in the storage, so the quality is maintained. So that is why, from the expert point of view, we recommend frequent or daily testing of your water. Before usage, do a test run. May not be a comprehensive test run, but test run like TDS and the pH. It will help you to determine if your water level or your water quality is acceptable or it has deteriorated. So regular testing of your treated water is important because most of the treated water stored gets recontaminated. And if you have stored water, between 7 days to 21 days, there may be likely infusion of unwanted components into the water. So the best thing to do, if you don't want to test it, discard it and get your water refilled from the treated component. Or if your system is equipped enough, you can pass it back into the treatment cycle and it gets retreated. Don't forget that. So your storage water should not be unused for 7 to 21 days. You either discard or you recycle the water. I hope I have helped somebody. This is TGM MESHACK, Milk Business School, Water Department, Africa. You can register with us. You can subscribe. You can order for our books online and you'll be equipped. For those that are into water treatment all over the place, you need to upgrade your knowledge. Many of you are doing things in ignorance. There's nothing wrong in updating knowledge. The world is moving very fast. You can contact us if you desire, and we'll be happy you do. Thank you.